going on? What's up? What's up? How we doing? How we doing? What is going on, everybody? GME. The Roaring Kitty announced tomorrow he's going to do his first live stream in over 3 years. So pretty big announcement there, to say the least. How's it going, man? Are there any other stocks you're going to take a look at? I'm looking at GME right now. But let's we can definitely take a look at some of these other meme stocks. AMC is up 10% today. Another big speculative play. FFIE, it was up 7% earlier this morning. Yeah, I don't own any either. I did trade some earlier today, scalped a little bit, but I'm just too scared to hold. I don't have the diamond hands. So do you just trade stocks or do you trade options? What all do you do in the stock market? Oh my goodness, FFIE, did it just pop back up? Oh, that was a big wick right there. Big wick. S&P 500's down almost $1. You do both? Yeah. So same. QQQ. I like trading the indexes. Just there's a lot of volume. QQQ, SPY. I'm mostly into dividend stocks though. Yeah, that's honestly a smart play, man. What's your go-to? Is it SGHD? I know that's probably one of the biggest, one of the most popular dividend ETFs out there for sure. Have you seen any of the calculators on our website? I've made a couple different ones, but it's pretty cool to just illustrate, different dividend amounts and stuff like that. I'm definitely a big believer in dividend growth over dividend yield, though, for sure. Just with my current time horizon and stuff. What a day, though. Yeah, so he announced, I don't know if you saw it, but he announced that he's going to do a live stream tomorrow. That's kind of what this screenshot is up in the top left-hand corner. He's going to do a live stream for the first time in 3 years. So that is going to be crazy. It'll be crazy to see how the market reacts. It's been halted a couple times today from what I saw. So the stock exchange is trying to control it a little bit. You got any other questions? Definitely let me know. Hit me up. So the stock exchange is it's trying to pull back now, isn't it? What are your thoughts on PBR? I wish I could sell puts and calls on Nintendo, but it's not optional. Yeah. That's the hard part about some of these stocks, right? Like they're not, they just don't have enough volume, or like they don't, I prefer stocks that are weeklies, obviously. So what's that ticker? PBR. Yeah, so it's not going to show me probably the yield or anything on Webull, unfortunately. Financials. Yeah, so there's not a lot of volume with this stock, it doesn't look like. Not a whole lot of wicks here. Look at the 5-year chart. Ooh. 5-year chart looks... maybe. Looks like it topped out $41, but it has been trying to rally back up. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. about this particular stock, but it looks like a pretty interesting one. PBR yield. It's a 20% dividend yield. Yeah, I'd be careful, man. I don't know. Or no. So this other site says 11%. One site says 20%. I don't know. That's a high yielding stock. And it's kind of been doing pretty good. So that's is it like some type of oil? Yeah, I'm not sure. Not an expert on that stock for sure. PBR comes along. PBRA is preferred stock. They both pay the same. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm mainly focused on smaller yielding stocks. Mostly owned by Brazilian government for Bedford. Yeah, that's interesting. The government owns most of the company. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. I'll have to definitely add that and do some more research on it. It's not optionable either. Yeah. Yeah, the cool thing about selling options on dividend stocks, you not only receive the cash flow from the dividends, but you can also, obviously sell some premium too, which is cool. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. Looks like it's pulling back down. 1 day. GME is pulling back. Yeah, the stock market is my riskiest play. PBR is optionable. Oh, it is optional. Okay. Yeah. What's your risk tolerance? I mean, or what's your time horizon? Like, how soon do you need this? How soon do you need the cash flow from dividends, or like, what's your play with it? Like, are you hoping to use it the next 5 or 10 years, or is it much longer than that? That's some things I like to definitely look at. Oh, it's holding on to $40, isn't it? Yep. So let's just kind of trading in this range. What platform do you use? Trading. I think my top ones, obviously most of my money's at Fidelity, but I have some option accounts and other platforms. Like I've done some on Robinhood. I'm just not a huge fan. I've done some on Webull, but it's just Tasty Trade's pretty good for spreads. I like that. It's a little bit more expensive with the price of the options and stuff like that, but yeah. What a day. Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be wild, guys. I can only imagine whenever the Roaring Kitty starts his live stream. Looks like it's scheduled for 12 o'clock noon, but I bet the volatility is going to be crazy. Robinhood and Webull, but I've been looking at Moomoo and others. Yeah. Yeah, Robinhood and Webull are very similar. Moomoo, I think I opened up an account just for the account bonus. But yeah, they seem like a pretty good platform too. I just don't have a lot of experience on theirs. Webull and Robinhood are both easy to use, and yeah. Yes, sir. So everybody jumping on. The Roaring Kitty announced he's going live tomorrow, so there's going to be a tremendous amount of volatility, for the rest of the day, throughout the night, and until tomorrow. So we are showing GME right now, but if you have any other stocks I want to pull up and look at the chart, just let me know. SEC is also supposedly investigating into the Roaring Kitty. If there's any market manipulation going on, so that's interesting. A lot of U.S. senators and government officials can just, blindly or not blindly, purposely purchase stocks before bills get passed, and look at Nancy Pelosi, and yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of corruption, I feel like, in the stock market. I mean, if senators and stuff like that can purchase stocks before bills get passed, why can't NFL players, NBA players, Major League Baseball players bet on games, right? That's my stance on it. Roaring Kitty's going live tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, so that was the position he showed on Reddit. It was like a $200 million. Let me see if I can pull it up. It was like 5 million, or what was it, like 500,000 shares, I think. I'll pull it up real quick for you. But then he also had like 150,000 $20 call options expiring June 21st. So it was massive. Yeah, I made a video on it. Go definitely check that out. People on Reddit said, "Do not sell. Hold your positions." That's great. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of crazy how big of a position he has, right? Like he's got to be a fifth. He owns so much stock. I mean, even the executives of the companies probably don't have that much of a position. I can't seem to find it now. So, Unusual Whales has a great. I always try to say it on. They have a really good Twitter account, and they provide a lot of good tweets and valuable stuff on that. Okay, so speaking of that, let's pull this up. This is interesting. Wow, that's crazy. He's now up 341%. His positions are now worth $300 million. Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay, I'm about to put this on the screen so you guys can see it. Let's see here. Duplicate. Oops, let me do that. Duplicate this image. That's not it yet. What am I doing? Alright, I'll just change this image right here to show you guys what that is. Okay. Transform, fit to screen. That did not do it very well, did it? Sorry, bear with me here. Okay, here it is. So, breaking news. Roaring Kitty, aka, I guess that's his name on Reddit, has not sold his $20 calls for June 21st. So that was the call position I was talking about. He is now up 341%, making his options position worth $300 million. His shares are worth $200 million. So goodness gracious, this man is huge position, and it's crazy if he hasn't sold yet. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Go back to the chat, see if you guys are saying anything. Good. Yeah. I mean, it's another ball game. $500 million potentially in one stock is incredible. Bitcoin covered call ETFs. Yeah, I feel like I missed the run on Bitcoin. Like I have some allocation to Bitcoin. I've purchased some of the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF, like FBTC, but yeah, at this point it is pretty massive. As far as 70,000, are we gonna top from here? Are we gonna continue going up? The amount of inflow though is crazy. Let me pull that up. Bitcoin inflow. Yeah, I wanted to show this article. See if I can just switch to display. Let's switch. Yeah, so looking at this, Bitcoin ETF sees runner-up record day with $887 million of inflow. Fidelity's. Make sure you guys can see this. Back up one more. Fidelity's Bitcoin fund led the pack with $378 million. So there's a lot of money continually getting pushed into, Bitcoin. So that's, that's incredible, right? June 5th, that was just yesterday. Someone was talking about that. But the covered call ETFs, let me look that one up. What? So is that like BITO? Is that like a yield max fund? Or no, ProShares. Okay, let's see what this guy's doing. Let's switch my screen here. Yeah, oh, so you're talking about selling calls on, so purchasing this and selling calls? Yeah, I actually have looked at that. So this is a futures based one, isn't it? BITO. Yeah, so Bitcoin futures, so not exactly, and does not invest in Bitcoin. There's no guarantee the fund will closely track Bitcoin. Yeah, I have looked at that. It will be nice to see once, like, the ETFs that actually track Bitcoin start selling, or that start become optionable. Then that'll be something I'll be very interested in. This is an interesting one too. So it's a futures based ETF. They all pay monthly, by the way. Oh, so this one's actually paying a dividend. That's crazy. Let's look at the dividend history. What? 78%? What? That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this more. I don't think it generates a K1, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, that is crazy. Go back here. Look at, wow, man, it is ripping still, isn't it? BTRS, someone just said there's been a lot of, no, there's not much going on there. Can it top 44? It looks like that it peaked earlier this morning. $44. Yeah, that's probably close to when he announced it. I think things could start to get very interesting, into the close. This power hour right now, but yeah, it should be crazy. Yeah, I wish I could let you come on the live stream so we could chat it up, but I don't think YouTube allows that. I think that's probably more like a TikTok or a Twitter thing. But yeah, for those jumping on, Roaring Kitty announced he's gonna go live tomorrow for the first time in 3 years. Will GME ever pay a dividend again? It's a great question. Yeah, I remember when they used to pay one. That was pretty interesting. Let's look up GME's dividend. I don't think they're just like. So they used to pay one back in 2019. Yeah, 38 cents a share. Looks like they were a dividend grower. Honestly, look at this. Let's switch the screen. That's what I like to look at. Like, that's what I like to see when I'm looking for dividend growth stocks, right? So, okay, yeah. So it looks like they started paying a dividend as far as this website goes, 2012 of 15 cents. Then they jumped to 25 cents, then 27.5 cents, 33 cents. Yeah, so they were growing their dividend pretty nice. and then they cut it. I don't know if they cut it due to COVID or what, but looks like it's stalled here in 2018. But yeah, that's what I like, man. I like dividend growth stocks. That's what I'm trying to focus on. Crazy times we're in there, that's for sure. Meme stock rally is back. $42. So what do you guys think? You think it's gonna hit $50 by the end of the week? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Let's look at some of these options. I think someone said the other day they were looking at like $70 calls for tomorrow. Maximize. Oh, so this is just their financials, but yeah. Underperform. So these are some call options for tomorrow. Let's do all of them. Goodness, that's a lot. Okay, so the biggest one. Let's scale this back a little bit. Computer's gonna crash. 38,000. There's a lot of volume in open interest on that $50 strike. Goodness. I mean, people are buying way out of the money. My goodness. Implied volatility, 700%. That's crazy. Yeah, I think 63 might be the highest it goes. Crazy times we're living in, that's for sure. It's rocking and rolling right now too. Wow, it is picking up some momentum, that's for sure. $43.30. $43.30. Wow. Did not expect this move to continue, but very well can happen. GME, man. Does anybody remember back when they used to release the new Call of Duties that people would go to GameStop, line clear about the building, and stay overnight in a tent? That's probably what's going to happen when this new NCAA game comes out. First time in like 10 years. When is that coming out? NCAA football. Is it July? July 19th. That's coming up. That'll be big. EA Sports dropped a college football game. Yep. Is it going to be $60 again? The standard edition will be $69.99. The deluxe will go for $99, and the MVP will sell for $150. That's crazy. I remember when games were $50, but it was also probably 10 years ago, and inflation has been real. Cannot wait for that to drop. I'm definitely grabbing that. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Right on. $43. What a time. 43.40. It's pushing higher. It's not messing around. I'll be right back. Hey man, I'm back. I don't know if you're still here or not, but apologies that I had to run out real quick. GameStop is still cooking, man. It looks like it. Oh wow! So it did. Did it just touch the all-time high? 1 minute, 1 day. Okay, no, it didn't. Not quite. Sure got close though, man. 44.99. Crazy. Welcome back. Yeah, what's up, man? Welcome back. So, are you trading any of these stocks today? What are you trading? Anything you're trading currently? I was trading Riot this morning. I wish I would have held on to more of it. Yeah, it's ripping now. It looks like it pulled back a good bit, but overall it's up 7% on the day. Crypto miner. Tell you what, man, GME is not messing around. FFIE, AMC, up 12% today. Crazy. Wow, some of these options are up 500%, 600%, 700%. Let's look at what his calls are worth. List view. There we go. I just want to see calls. I don't know why I can't. Anyways, let's look at June 21st. It's a $20 call option. I can't see it, unfortunately. That's cool. Needless to say, a lot of these are booming. Further dated ones aren't up as big, but the shorter dated ones are for sure. 500-600%. And update, we did, yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, pull back a little bit. Mostly buying energy stocks or looking into foreign energy stocks. Yeah. You remember Plug Power? I remember a couple years ago, I traded Plug Power and it was a beast. But now it's back down to $3 a share. What was this? 5 years. Yeah, peaked at $75.49. Now it's back down to $3. I rode up a little bit, but man, I'm so glad I got out. Goodness gracious. Sold off pretty hard. XLE. I like trading options on XLE. So it's been one I like to trade. XLE has mainly mid cap. Well, oh no, okay, so large, medium. Yeah. Top 10 holdings. I'll just say negative. You just get rid of those? Yeah, I like trading the sector ETFs. It's a little bit more conservative. Yikes! Yeah, Plug Power is a big yikes. Big yikes. PBA. I've heard of PBA. What does PBA do? Yeah, the pipeline. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that one. It's growing its revenue. That's good. Just 75% buy. Yep. It's holding in XLE. Nothing. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, energy is, definitely the future, I think, for sure, as they continue to innovate. And I thought our president now was going to do more stuff for energy, but it seems like he's kind of been a little hesitant. Ooh, nice. Very nice. It's about to be payday, right? PBA, is that okay? Let me look PBA up. I like using this website. It's called digrin.com. Let me pull up. I'll switch my monitors here so you can see it. Yeah, so it's called, the website's called Digrin, but yeah, they have I like seeing the visuals that they provide. About 5.5% for dividend yield. Dividend growth rate's kind of low, but yeah. Yeah, you're right. June 17th, it looks like they go on next dividend date. Coming up a couple weeks. But yeah, I like the site because it gives you update of different stocks that are coming out. Looks like a monthly pair. Goes on next dividend date tomorrow. Main Street Capital, and then a bunch of other ones. Waste Management. It's a big one. Paying about a 1.47% dividend. Wow, they're now worth $200 a share. That's crazy. 666. I don't like seeing that. Yeah, they go next dividend date tomorrow. That's cool. Yeah, sometimes I like trading options into ex-dividend dates too. Yeah, so how does that work with the foreign? I've been looking that up, the foreign withholding tax. Because I hold like a total stock market mutual fund, so like the Fidelities, I think it's like FTIHX or something like that. But I hold that in my taxable brokerage account. I was wondering how that's going to work with the taxes. But yeah, I need to look up more on that too. Oh, GameStop's dividend. Yeah, they have some cool. I really like their website. It's simple. It's not overcomplicated. There's no ads, right? I can understand ads. Like you gotta try to make some money from your visitors and stuff. But so how much cash does GME? Aren't they sitting on like GameStop? So the end of Q1, they had $1.19 billion of cash. That's crazy. All this run up in stocks it pretty much saved the company, right? Like, weren't they going to go bankrupt? I was thinking that was kind of... You get it back as a tax bonus if you hold the stock more than 45 days. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I have always been curious on how the foreign taxes work Now, obviously, if like it's in an after tax account, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I have wondered about that. $47. Goodness gracious. Pushing 50. This run up is crazy. Up 50%, up 48%. I gotta update the title. This is crazy. GME up 48%. Crazy. Yeah, definitely not an accountant here as well. So yeah. Crazy times. GME, man. I would not have predicted this move today. Has it been halted? Is that what I see? No. Okay, I was just lagging there. Maybe it did get halted. I don't know. $46.70. Looks like it might be selling off a little bit, but my worst buy is LYG or Lloyd's. I'm not a long-term holder though. LYG. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. What was your call spaces? Oh, goodness gracious. I hope you did not have it back in 08. $32. Yeah, it'd still be taking a while to get your money back out of that one. You said LYG, right? Yeah. It's a British bank, yeah. Yeah, I've had some big losses too, man. Mainly trading options though. I lost a good bit on Riot stock, but since realized it. Riot's been a fun one to trade though. 3-ish. Okay, so you're not doing too bad then. I mean, if your cost basis is 3, it's trying to come back for you. Three-ish, yeah. Might be running out of steam a little bit. Let me take this off here. Just pulling back a little bit. It's more of a fin company than a bank. Oh, okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So what do you do for a living? I'm a software developer. That's what I do for my main job, but I'm off today. But eventually the goal would be to live off your portfolio, right? selling options, dividends, stuff like that. Oh man. Just when you thought it's getting sold off, rips back up. Look at that wick. $46.60. Goodness. Pushing back up. You're part time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. I don't believe so. Is it possible to buy Japanese stocks as American? I haven't really looked into that before. Nintendo. What's the ticker symbol for Nintendo? I know I can buy like TSM. So their ADRs is ADR stock. Okay, so an ADR are negotiable certificates issued by a U.S. bank that represents shares in a non-U.S. company. So yeah, I think I actually can. Allows U.S. investors to gain exposure to foreign stocks without having to trade on a local exchange in the local currency. They can trade on U.S. stock exchanges and in over-the-counter markets. Cool. So yeah, I can definitely. What's the symbol? Let's see if it's available on Webull. Yeah, looks like it. Not a lot of volume, doesn't look like, but yeah, I like TSM is another one. Or they may be. I mean, they're a Taiwan-based company, but I've traded TSM a good bit before. I cannot believe it's 160. I remember when it was stuck back right below 100. It seemed like for the longest time. Yeah, I remember back in the year. Geez, that would have been a buy, right? 80 to 160. Honestly, NVIDIA, if you would have bought NVIDIA, would have been obviously the best investment you could have done. Hindsight. For the past 5 years, you could have purchased it for $100. So I had a couple shares for like $200 a share, but of course I sold it. Oh, 79.74. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. You have any NVIDIA? Their stock split is about to go into place. I think after close tomorrow. So whatever shares you hold tomorrow, after hours, it'll get multiplied by 10, and then the share price will drop Monday morning. A 10-to-1 stock split. I know, right? Hey, for everybody that's jumping on, if you aren't aware, the Roaring Kitty, famous YouTuber for, pumping and talking about GME the past couple years, he kind of went ghost. He hasn't went on a live stream in 3 years. There's been a couple of tweets that he's tweeting a reverse Uno card in several other cases the past month or so. But he announced that tomorrow at 12 o'clock, he is going to be live streaming for the first time in over 3 years. So with that announcement, GME has exploded. It's up 44% today, 45%. So needless to say, a lot of people are excited. It's pushing up a good bit. It might be pulling back a little bit right now, but yeah. So stay tuned for that. I mean, it is going to be fun to watch. I'm not holding any GME right now. I had a little bit earlier this morning. I scalped a little bit, but yeah, crazy times we're living in. That's for sure. If you are trading the stock, please be careful. Because these movements are very volatile, and anytime a stock moves this much in one day, it's a little risky, to say the least. So we've been streaming for an hour and 12 minutes. That's crazy. This might be one of my longest streams. Yeah, I don't do a lot of live streaming just because it's hard to do it with work schedule and stuff. But I've been trying to push some more content out. Let me know what you guys like, what type of content you want me to start producing. Would love to get some feedback. What's that saying, Kevin? I'm not sure, man. I don't know what you're talking about. It's funny. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's funny. Places the burden on the buyer to inspect the desired good before making a purchase. Yeah. That's funny. The seller be aware. It's a principle that applies to most consumer sales in the United States. It assumes the sellers are responsible for the quality of their products. Yeah, I don't know how quality GME is. I know. Hopefully they've capitalized on all this cash they've been getting. More and more I realize the stock market is just a giant place for all these companies to get really cheap debt, from my understanding. You're giving GME, anytime you invest into GME, you're giving them money to deploy back into their operations. So pretty much a free loan, right? Unless they pay a dividend. Let me add you as a moderator. I've never done that before. Cool, man. You're a moderator. Uh-oh, pulling back a little bit. So it got bought up though. 44, 50, 45. Can you imagine the pressure this guy's going to have tomorrow when he goes live? Like, how many people are going to tune into that live stream? Be massive. $13,000 people are waiting. That's great. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate it for sticking around and chatting up a little bit. I wish I could add you into the live stream so we could talk back and forth, but I don't think YouTube allows that, fortunately. When was the last time you bought a game? It was probably one of the Call of Duties. I was in college when Fortnite came out, so that was kind of like before Fortnite, Call of Duty and NCAA, Madden were the big games I played. But Fortnite kind of just opened up the whole marketplace for all kinds of like games like that. What was the big one after Fortnite? What's that one called? Elden Ring. Oh, I saw people talking about that on Twitter, I think. Oh, that game looks sweet. Yeah. It's coming out June 21st. Oh, wow, that's really close. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, okay. If you want to buy some stock, yeah. Their ticker symbol is 9468. That's crazy that they have numbers for their ticker symbols. Huh. That's funny. That's cool, though. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Yep. What a afternoon. Okay, so we got 15 minutes till close, guys. Getting pretty close. GME is pushing hard right now. He's trying to take out the top of the day at 47.46. Just trying to push. Will it get there? Green. Sure is getting close, man. My personal guess, I mean, I think it's still going to blow out. I think it definitely takes out the top of today. What do we got? 15 minutes. Yeah, I think it gets close though. Yeah, definitely 47.50. That's my price target. What's your price target? End of day. Of course, tomorrow it might open up at $100. Who knows? $60 tomorrow. I can draw this to 60. $75. I'm gonna say 50 to 55. Yeah. That $50 is gonna be a key level, I think. I don't know why, but stocks always, they always behave. At least from my experience, they behave a little differently around those key levels. Let's go with 52.50. Nice. I like that. I'm going to say, so what are we considering end of day, right? So it can trade overnight. I think it might crack 47.50 before end of day. But then, yeah, overnight, definitely, I think it'll be in the 50s or more. We'll see, though. We will see. 46.50. Do you have a Twitter account or an X account? That's probably our main social media other than like YouTube. We've been trying to post on TikTok a little bit, but probably missed the boat on that. So looks like it's having a hard time getting over that hump. Got about 12 minutes left. It's gonna get really should get really interesting in about 2 minutes. The last 10 minutes. Also not one day. Oh, are you gonna make an account one day? So looking at, so the Roaring Kitty has that $20 call expiring June 21st. It's up 115% today. So that's interesting. Got 11 minutes. Just trying to fade a little bit here. $46.25. Did you say you live in the United States, or are you outside? Oh, $50. Let's go. Set your stops, man. Unless you, yeah, or yeah, $50 is. I should have threw some money on Weevil to YOLO. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Oh, okay, cool. Just trying to give up 46. Ooh, it's selling off a little bit. It's the first stock you have that doesn't pay dividends? Huh. Do you have any mutual funds or ETFs or anything like that? I don't know. Growth stocks. I saw, so I guess NVIDIA, I mean, you think about the biggest stocks, some of the biggest growth stocks, and a lot of them now pay dividends. Like NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Google. They're all paying dividends now, which is crazy. Are you dripping your dividends? Half stocks, half ETF, yeah. Some US, some foreign. Yeah, that's sounds like you know what you're doing. Did you get into any of the covered call ETFs? I've made a couple of videos on them, but Yield Max has been. There's been a bunch of covered call ETFs come into the marketplace. I don't know if you've seen any of those, but they're interesting. Have a few, yeah. Yeah, SPYT seemed like an interesting one. So the problem with, the covered call ETFs is that a lot of the times their NAV just erodes like crazy because they're paying out so much in dividends. But their philosophy is a little bit different. They also invest into the S&P 500 as an underlying. It's trying to hold on to 46 here. Are you in any like trading discords or anything like that? I've thought about starting one for this, but it seems like there are a lot out there. I've thought about maybe starting like a Facebook group or a Facebook page or something. Just for a way to stay in touch with the community. Uh-oh, it's ripping. It's trying to touch that 47. Crazy. What a rip. $46.75. It's getting up there. $46.80. See if we can trade some puts for tomorrow. 47.38. Uh-oh, I'm pretty close to my price, man. Might try to sell a put on Riot for tomorrow. $47.30. It's trying to get there, isn't it? What do we got here? Show me puts. One for 9.5. Yeah, there's not much premium there. Not enough premium. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What days do you stream? I'm not on a consistent schedule right now, but I would like to stream more for sure. I'm trying to get my watch time up on my videos so I can get monetized, because I am not monetized yet. It's been the big push. So if you want to come help me get monetized on YouTube, be great, man. Looks like it rejected. It's not going to get quite to 47.50. Got about 3 minutes left. Got close. Definitely got close. What was it, like 47? What did it reach? It reached 47.40. It might have touched 47.50. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to it, but Looks like we got about 2 minutes. Yeah, it's pulling back a little bit now. Well, cool, man. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. If you don't have Twitter, maybe just stick around, comment on my videos. I'll message you back and maybe try to schedule something. Appreciate you hopping on here though today and chatting it up a little bit. Wish you the best, man. Best of luck investing, and looks like you have a pretty good understanding of risk and whatnot. So you got some stocks, got some ETFs. But yeah, that's cool. Minute remaining. What's the most expensive stock that pays a dividend? The first stock that comes to mind would be Berkshire Hathaway, but I don't think they pay a dividend. That's a good question. Great question, man. Nvidia technically pays a dividend. They're $1,200, but there's probably some other stocks out there that. Top 10 highest. Yeah, there's some other ones out there that some of these stocks are like $8,000 a share. That's crazy. NVR, SEB, Amazon got cut, Google got cut. I found FCNCA. Yeah. Nice. Coke. Yeah. Yeah, P ratio is huge. Alright, guys. So it looks like it closed at 46.46. What a price to close at. Watch this stock be like $60 tomorrow. Meep. What is Meep? Ooh. Yeah, that is a beast of a stock right there. $16.95. Do you swing trade or anything like that? Something I've been doing lately. So like, say I have a long-term position in Starbucks. So my understanding, there's a couple ways you can lower your cost basis, right? So you can obviously the dividends that get paid back to you, that's lowering your cost basis. You can also sell covered calls, which is going to, they're risky, right? So like if it shoots to the moon, you're going to cap your upside. But you can also swing trade or scalp trade it, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Using LIFO. So if you're not familiar with what LIFO is, but it's like last in, first out. So say I bought 100 shares of Starbucks at 81.47. it shoots up to, I don't know, $82, right? I could sell 99 shares. And then, so I guess, let me show. But yeah, anyway, so say it would shoot up to $82. I sold 99 shares. So I would make what? 99 shares times 53 cents. So I would realize a gain of $52. So then my original basis, I could, subtract that. So my original basis is only 30 some dollars at that point. So that means I'm owning one share of Starbucks. My cost basis is $30. But then I can continually do that. You just have to make sure you do LIFO, and you have to select the particular lots. I know Robinhood and Webull does not allow you to do this, but other brokers like Fidelity allows this, TD Ameritrade. But essentially that way I can continually like play the volatility, buy it here. I mean, it's obviously you have to time the market, so it's risky. And there's been times where it hasn't, performed exactly the way I wanted, so I got stuck holding a little bit longer. But just something I've been trying out to, play the volatility swings, realizing some gains. Obviously if this isn't a taxable account, might not be as advantageous, but yeah, just another way to lower the cost basis. That's what I've been working on. All right, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off here though. I might try to do a live stream again tomorrow. I might actually be going out of town. Oh, I do use E-Trade for basic info for XTAs, but I don't trade on there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've actually kind of been curious about E-Trade too, like how their platform compares. Because Fidelity, Fidelity's so big, it has its pros and cons, but there's definitely some things that make me a little frustrated at times. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hop off here. Feel free to definitely hop on again whenever I'm on again. I might do a stream tomorrow. I think we might actually be going out of town, so I might not be available. But yeah, I'll try to do some more live streams so we can chat it up, talk some stocks and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you for hanging around, man. It's been fun. Any last more questions? Last minute questions. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. Feel free to DM me if you want to hit anything up or anything. But if not, I'm gonna end it. Hope you have a great weekend. God bless, man. Be safe in your GME position. Hopefully you're up some money on that one. So